What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another edition of the Jericho Report Weekly News Briefing. It is Saturday, the 21st of March, 2015. As always, the first link below will take you to the Blogspot. That's where you can find all this madness, and you want to stick around for this entire report, specifically the New World Order and Police State section, because I got some stuff in there I guarantee will piss you off. Let's start with the general news, though. Death toll climbs in Myanmar ferry accident. We have another ferry accident. This come out from 317 from News 24. CNN reports India train derailment, 30 killed, 50 injured. Another train derailment this week. What is up with these train derailments? Bus crash in Brazil leaves 54 dead after it plunges off a cliff. That sucks. That from The Guardian. Meanwhile, I got sad news to report. Back in the United States, another medical helicopter pilot is dead. This happened down in Oklahoma. Helicopter crash. There were 2 other crew members. They are alive. Put a link to that. My thoughts and prayers to the family there. Missouri man charged with threatening to shoot President Obama. Other news now. What? Put a link to that from MSN. I don't know. Meanwhile, envelopes sent to the White House test positive for cyanide, Secret Service says. Speaking of the Secret Service may have erased surveillance tapes. This reported by CNN on March 18. I'm guessing that's of the drunk driving incident, supposed drunk driving incident. I don't buy any of that crap. Meanwhile, speaking of erasing tapes, Obama administration sets new record for denying and censoring government files. This come out March 18 from Fox News. CNN reports it's not over. Veterans waiting months for appointments. Speaking of the White House, why has nothing been done to help our veterans? This is a new article, March 14, 2015. Speaking of our vets, lawmakers want answers after VA manager mocks vet suicide in email. March 10, 2015 from military.com. That's what they think of you. Other news going on. Maker of children's Tylenol pleads guilty to selling metal-contaminated medicine. Does that surprise anyone? That from Daily News. And one more. Kraft recalls millions of boxes of mac and cheese. Be advised if you have Kraft mac and cheese in your cupboard. Over to financial news, how the Dow Jones did on the week. Looks like it was up 162 on Friday. For the week, it was up 378 to close at 18,127. Go Dow to the moon. Meanwhile, a lot of gold missing, or being bought up, I should say. COMEX gold drain rising is being reported by Silver Doctors. 53 tons over a short period has been, anyway, big boom in the gold market going on. I don't know, I'll put a link to that. U.S. Congressman introduces legislation to make policing for profit a crime. Right on, I think I reported on that last week, but there's another link on that. Good news, that is a big problem in this country. Here's another big problem. San Francisco, St. Mary's Cathedral drenches homeless people with water to keep them away. What would God think about that? That from CBS San Francisco Bay. Shame on you. Other news going on in the financial world. Moscow ready to offer Ukraine discount on gas contract price. What? This come out March 21 from RT. I don't know. And one from Zero Hedge. Vladimir Putin. I guess Putin's back in charge. I don't know. I'm still kind of suspicious. Vladimir Putin proposes Eurasian currency union. We're over to New World Order Police State News, and I promise you'll be pissed off by the time I'm done with this. Sheriff David Clark says the war on police is fueled by anti-cop rhetoric. March 14, 2015. No. People in this country are getting pissed off and upset that the police keep abusing their powers. What am I talking about? There is no police state, really. Racial tensions flare at UVA after arrest of black student. A model student in a prestigious school. They beat the hell out of him. I'm sure everybody's seen the pictures of his bloody head in the concrete. I'll put a link from the Washington Post. I hope he sues their asses. Metro cop accused of using excessive force after body cam video reviewed. This is, I don't know where, this is somewhere, Las Vegas. Doesn't really matter. It's happening all over the country. Free Thought Project has this. Cops respond to wrong house, kill service dog who worked with children with Down syndrome. They killed a dog responding to another dead dog. It just doesn't end. Denver cop disciplined after putting his knee and all his weight on suspect's neck for minutes. I guess we didn't learn anything out of what happened in New York, did we? The cops department said he acted admirably when he strangled a nonviolent handcuffed woman. This from We Are Change. Don't know what department. Don't really care. It's all over the place. Another one from We Are Change. Mysterious camera vanishes 1 hour after Fox reports it. Be advised, cameras at the U.S. Post Office, they got a report on that. Google it. It's all over the place if you don't like that source. DOD plans. Be advised. New World Order Police State Alert. DOD plans exercises in civilian areas in the western United States may violate posse comitatus. Martial law drills going on. Be advised if you're anywhere in the southwest United States, you want to be aware of that. And look at this. Show me your papers. Let me remind people that if you're anywhere, within a 200-mile distance of the border, you have no constitutional rights in this country. Inland Border Patrol checkpoint, unlawful arrest. This is a video on Live Leak. You want to check it out. Look how they terrorized this man and his wife and his child in the back seat. That's what people are pissed off at, Sheriff. Put a link to it. You got to watch that video. New York High School, look at this. Look at this. You want a sign of how America is changing? You ready to be pissed off? New York High School makes kids recite Pledge of Allegiance in Arabic, featuring One Nation Under Allah. Kiss my ass! Screw Allah! I'll put a link to that. What do you think about that crap? France moves. Be advised, my friends in France. France moves to make conspiracy theories illegal by government decree. Does that surprise anyone? Coming to the United States very soon. And even though I've given you all of this, Guns.com reports government watches the rise of the well-armed American militias. You're damn right, well-armed American militias. As in the Second Amendment, people are getting ready for the fight to come. If you think there's not a fight to come, if you're okay with all the links I've given you in this section, something's seriously wrong with you. Over to World War III news. U.S. plans show of force and exercise in East Europe. 1,100-mile convoy going through to, I guess, send a message to Russia. U.S. will hold Syria accountable for chemical weapons carry, says this come out 3/19. Operation Blackjack alert, you do bomb Syria and Operation Blackjack. There's one for you. Now Putin sends spy ships to Britain to eavesdrop on military. This being reported by Express. Meanwhile, speaking of Putin, proof that Putin is dead as body double was used on March 16th. They got, photos, side-by-side shots. Tell me what you think about that. Body double, it's possible. The Weekly Standard says the U.S. threatens sanctions against Israel, makes excuses for Iran. Also heard there was an Iranian party at the White House or some nonsense. I'll put a link to that. Meanwhile, Haaretz reports Obama and Netanyahu, U.S. will reassess Israeli peace policy. I don't know, man. There's a lot of tension between the U.S. and Israel all of a sudden, or is that just for show? What do you think about that? ISIS news: 17 tourists at 2 locations slain. Museum attacks. That's all over the place. I'll put a link to that. A second one: three suicide bombings target rebel mosque in Yemen. That 4 hours ago, as I'm shooting this video from Yahoo News via the AP. Got a few more here. The United States is attempting a coup in Venezuela, being reported by We Are Change March 15. Meanwhile, check this out. Another one from them. Check this out. Video of journalist that cannot contain his laughter while House spokesman says the U.S. has a long-standing policy against backing coups. That is very hilarious. A couple more here. Bolivia apparently ready for war with the United States. That come out March 19, rather. And North Korea prepared for, this is being reported by Sky News, North Korea prepared to fire a nuclear missile. Lo Kim is feeling left out of the action. We will blow up the world. And I'm sorry for getting loud, but it pisses me off how, a sheriff can get on TV and talk about, oh, it's because the media is demonizing police. And I can give you endless stories about the police state. And then at the end of it, they want to demonize the militia. I'm sure I'll be labeled a domestic terrorist for saying there's a fight coming, but how do people think this is going to end? No tyrannical government in history has ever given up power willingly. How do you think this ends? Over to Earth changes in 2012 news now. Looks like we get a 6.2 out of Chile on 3/18. 310 and 6.2 out of Colombia. I reported that last week. A lot of small quakes, though. 4.9, 2.5, 4.8. I'll put the USGS data. Big quakes on the left, small quakes on the right. We got mysterious booms continue to shake houses in Westport, Los Angeles. Come out March 13. What's up with that? Meteorite falls in central Bulgaria, March 16, 2015. Meanwhile, I got one from the RSOE. Huge meteorite lit up the sky in eastern France on Sunday. This was March 16. Put a link to that. Stuff flying through the atmosphere. Be advised. Also had today's solar eclipse and 22 stellar photos. This is from Gizmodo. They got a time-lapse of the solar eclipse we just had. Put a link to that. We got major solar storm hits Earth. May pull northern lights south. That being reported from NBC4.com. I'll put a link to that. Thousands of snow geese fall dead from the sky in Idaho. When did this happen? This posted 4 days ago. MSN News. Birds falling out of the sky. Look at this. Large fish kill. Dolphins stranding reported on Otter Banks beaches. I believe this is in North Carolina. Put a link to this. We got Al Gore says we need to punish climate change deniers and put a price on carbon. Really, Al Gore? I'll put a link to that from EcoWatch. It's funny, the BBC reports this, though. Global CO2 emissions stalled in 2014. Al Gore, anything you want to say? That posted March 13, by the way. EPA wants to monitor how long. EPA police state news right here in the Earth Changes in 2012, Ben. EPA wants to monitor how long hotel guests are spending in the shower, like it's your damn business. Speaking of the EPA, be advised they're trying to ban your backyard barbecue. Lawmaker calls for rebellion against EPA pollution emissions for backyard barbecues. March 17 from Fox News. Excuse me. Over to strange and bizarre news. And be advised, disturbing content coming up. If you got little kids around, you might want to save this part for later. Mute your speakers, whatever. Body of black man found hanging from tree in Mississippi. Don't know what's up with this 319. That really sucks, man. Not good, as race relations are tense around the country already. We got machete-wielding taxi driver attacks TSA checkpoint in New Orleans. I don't know a lot about this. This just happened tonight. Somebody threw me the link on my live feed. Apparently stabbed a TSA agent before being shot by deputy. I'll put a link to this developing story. Here's the very disturbing stories now. Cincinnati mom beheads 3-month-old baby. Daughter says report. March 17. We've also got the pregnant woman's baby cut from her womb after answering Craigslist ad. Where'd this happen? This is Fox 31 out of Denver. I'll put a link to it. What the hell is wrong with people these days? New York Post. Let's go to some more lifting, strange and bizarre news. Motorcyclist performs stunts during high-speed chase. I know you're pulling me over, but watch this. I'll put a link to that. What is wrong with that guy? Meanwhile, check this out. Photo of a man on a horse is traveling down North I-75, downtown Atlanta. Man on a horse on the highway. Religious broadcaster warns Christians to prepare for martyrdom if Supreme Court legalizes gay marriage. I don't know. From Raw Story, put a link to that. Meanwhile, arrest warrants issued for botched butt injection suspects. People apparently go and have stuff shot into their butt to make their butt bigger, and somebody died because of it. Now these people are under arrest. If you're dumb enough to, I don't understand people. United Airlines flight returns when man reportedly rushes cockpit. I believe he was tackled by passengers. Yeah, don't, in this day and age, don't act crazy on a plane. People will kick your ass, rightfully so. We got, watch, lib anti-gun group sets up fake gun shop to traumatize customers. That just happened in New York. You want to take a look at that? They have people come into this fake gun shop talking about all these kids in this school were shot by this gun. You sure you want to buy this gun? It's retarded nonsense. Put a link to it. We got, how do you say her name? Azalea Banks attacks America, says, I hate everything about this country. Some Hollywood actress or some crap. Well, get the hell out. Meanwhile, Randy Quaid is at it again. And don't pull this video up if you got little kids around, because it deals with sexual matters. Safety word, Rupert Murdoch, sex with Rupert Murdoch, Randy Quaid, him and his wife acting out, I believe, auto asphyxiation, I think it's called. Crazy video right on Randy Quaid, whatever. For all other news, please check my favorite videos. I have favorited lots of videos over the past week. Thank you to everybody who puts out content, keeping everybody informed. I do appreciate you. Pull it up and at least scan over the titles. See if there's anything over there you don't know about. A lot of fresh content over there. Got a couple shout-outs this week. Shout out to Congressman Patrick McHenry. Introduces bill, the Ammunition and Firearms Protection Act. Bill would prevent any further ATF bans of popular AR-15 ammunition. This came out March 16, right on. Put a link to that. And shout out to TheShowmebby. Check this out. You want to pull up his video. It's very short, 10 seconds long. My thoughts on the ammo ban. I couldn't agree more. TheShowmebby, my friend Matt down in Texas. Always much love to you, man. Good to see you. That's all I got, guys. If you'd like to report, please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I think it sucked. It's the worst of YouTube. You never want to see again. Please rate, though. It helps move around. Do appreciate it. You can also follow me on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter for live show alerts, breaking news alerts, new upload alerts, posted over there as soon as they're up. Sorry this has been kind of a loud report. I'm a little pissed off, as I think we all should be, considering we are reciting the Pledge of Allegiance in Arabic and praising Allah, and, the sheriff's talking about there's no police state, and, militia's under attack, and there's secret cameras at the post office, and, it just never stops, does it? your thoughts on all this madness. You guys take care, stay safe, have a good rest of the weekend, have a good week. I will see you on the next one.